Hi to you friends, and welcome to a new video. Tonight we have for you Battle of the Battle Res, the Beast Mastery Hunter Manned vs Nullaeus on day 1 of Season 1 of World of Warcraft Midnight. There were some frustrating low wipes that cost me making Fabled, but we did get there eventually. Some quick tips I figured out for you if you're going to give this a try. Firstly, this is much more of a gear check friendly fight than Kybeza. If you're struggling at the moment, just come back in 20 item levels when you can probably clean out the ads in a single phase. It'll make the fight much easier. You're going to need Valera as a healer to do this. He applies a nasty dot frequently, so the Dispel is a must-have. Also, by juggling the healing potion she drops, you can keep your pet alive much more consistently. You'll want to spec into Misdirection and No Hard Feelings. This is going to be used as a defensive for your pet to keep him alive. Otherwise, Nullaeus is going to consistently two-shot your poor little friend. We line this up whenever we can with Bestial Wrath, or you can also use Survival of the Fittest to make sure your pet stays up for the duration. Ideally, you shouldn't need much healing for yourself, so you can even use Exhilaration to keep your pets up during DPS windows. You'll notice I get pretty big shield when I get hit. I got that as a buff from the end of a delve. I think it was called Sentinel. Lasts 24 hours or until you complete your next delve, and you can also use it on this boss, so if you have some extra bountiful keys you can go do that beforehand. Might get nerfed, but at the moment it's still an option. The ads, the easier and quicker you're able to deal with the ad phases, the smoother this fight's going to go. He summons his ads at 75, 50, and 25%. So going into these phases I try to have Bestial Wrath and Misdirection up. I will sit on them if he's got 1% left until transition. In other words, you'll want to use that on cooldown. This probably isn't mandatory, but it will make it so that you can get 2 Bestial Wraths off during the ad phase before he finishes his channel, and that'll allow you to either kill the ads or get them very close. I found I could almost spend forever with just him alone, but the ads will quickly overwhelm you and kill your pet very quickly. For this reason, I'm using a variation on Dark Ranger's Mythic Plus build. You can probably kill the boss faster with a single target build, but you will have trouble with the first and second ad phases that way. I also noticed that there was a bug that exists with having the version of your Lust come from your pet skills window instead of the command pet skill, so make sure you're using that one instead. You'll see here when your pet gets stunned it becomes uncastable until your pet is resummoned. I put in a bug report for this, but it did cost me a couple low percentage wipes that may have lost me the Fabled. The only other big thing is the interrupt. I highly recommend setting him as your focus target using an interrupt at focus macro. Mine is in the description below in case you need it. This cast will always one-shot you unless Turtle is up, so make sure you don't let it get off, and you should be good. Lastly, when he starts growing in the 4th phase, he quickly gets to the point where he will 1 or 2 shot you. On the kill, I used Feigning Death while my pet tanks to give aggro to Valera without losing aggro on the fight. Then whenever my pet dies, it would go to her for a second and not kill me. This was done at 250 eye level, so it's not the fastest fight, but without further ado, here we go. Let Manned solo him. And that's it. If you want to see more, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Should I do other specs, try other classes, see if I can do them at about 250-ish eye levels, let me know. Until then, bye to you, friends.